So this is the Simulator II stand-up paddle surf model. I originally designed this board about four and a half years ago, right alongside the original simulator model, which was a little bit more traditional to the Simmons design, the original Simmons design, with a little bit more of a rounded nose, some displacement or belly underneath in the nose area, going into a deep single concave starting from just forward of the midpoint, back all the way through the tail, and through dual keel fins. And still, the simulator design is a great design, very forgiving board, a great intermediate subsurf design to the advanced subsurfer. And the Simulator 2 actually takes that design concept basically to the next level. And I mean, you can tell the difference. It's pretty dramatic in that it's got the squared off nose, which keeps the rail line a little bit more parallel. So what happens is that when you are surfing, you've got a little bit more rail line in the wave face, which makes the board super fast down the line. And the more parallel rails, coupled with what's going on the bottom, which, as you can see, is still pretty traditional to the Simmons design in that it's got a fairly deep single concave that runs all the way through the board, literally rail to rail and all the way out the tail. And as you can see, pretty standard run this as a quad setup or a 5-fin setup, but usually as a quad. A lot of times I'll drop this little half moon nub fin in when the surf gets a little bit bigger, a little steeper. Just gives you a little more hold in the wave face. But this quad setup makes the board super loose. It's very fast down the line with the parallel rails, and you can probably see with the rocker, the overall rocker of the board is still fairly relaxed. Really just kind of the perfect blend of a subtle rocker, allowing you to catch waves, get into waves real easily, but still have enough rocker to be really considered a performance surf sup, and that it's very forgiving when you're coming out of turns. And I kind of roll the edges off up here in the nose, which also makes the board a little bit more forgiving when you're coming out of turns. This is pretty much one of the new standard performance sup surf designs that I'm doing, and it's one of my personal favorite boards. And I would highly recommend it to just about anyone looking for taking their sup surfing to the next level.